So this is the British Army, 100 points of British, Spanish and Portuguese, yeah. We have a status 3 British officer with a status 1, 2 units of 8 British line. You should also have a musician, but I've managed to forget to bring him, so you have to imagine there's a musician. Group of 6 British light infantry skirmishers. They are actually light infantry, and a level 1 leader with them. Heavy dragoons with a level 1 leader. Last week I forgot to bring my British commander. It's probably why they performed so badly. So this week nothing's going to stop them.
I've got a British commander you can borrow.
Oh, now he tells me he's got a British commander I could borrow. Oh, never mind. 2 units of Portuguese Fusiliers with a level 2 commander. They were the heroes of the last couple of battles, actually. Seemed to take a hell of a lot of punishment. Unit of Atadors, Portuguese riflemen with their level 1 leader. And rather than the double unit of British light, I've gone for 1 light and then some Spanish light cacadors with a level 1 commander, just for a bit of variety. And then 2 units of, this is Graham Special, this is 2 units of 10 Spanish provincial militia with a level 2 commander, and they are 10-man groups. So that's the British, Spanish and Portuguese 100-point army ready to rock. Right, let's do this. So this is the Frenchies. You've got a level 3 commander,
yeah,
Devou on his horse. Well, you've got 3 lots of Voltigeurs,
yeah,
with, what was it, 2 level 2?
2 level 2 leaders, yeah.
2 level 2 leaders. Jonathan loves his level 2 leaders, absolutely loves them. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units, conscripts.
Yes.
Oh, blimey, 8 of them. Okay, with was it 4 level
1 leaders?
1 leaders, also providing various amounts of support. And then the victorious cavalry from last week, the Cuirassiers, with a level 2.
Yes.
Sheesh. So that's 100 points of froggies. Have you got a drummer as well? Couldn't afford one this time.
No.
There we go. So right, back at Jonathan's again for an outdoor game. Sharp practice. So this time 100 points of Frenchies against 100 points of Allies. We've got to basically take control of various strategic points. There's one there, one over there, and another one there. So whoever is in control of those at the end of the game wins.
Cool.
Simples. 8 commanders aside.
That's it, isn't it?
Should we say the deployment point is the road?
Okay, yeah.
And then we can use the deployment thing to go from there.
Yeah.
I think that, so deployment point on the road.
Brilliant.
And then it's the
Okay.
whatever distance from there.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Good.
Sounds like a plan.
Card 1, red 7. And he's off.
Red 7. That is the Spanish provincial militia.
Ooh, first on the board.
First out. 2 10-man units of provincial
Would they
foot.
count as mass troops?
I guess so.
Or line infantry?
Oh no, I think for the point of deployment, I think they count as line infantry for that.
Okay.
I believe
6 then.
6, and then because they can't be seen, they get another
6.
So 12 inches. So 12 inches. Oops.
These look good. Have you just painted these?
I painted these at the beginning of the shutdown.
Okay.
So there's some of my newest projects.
Very nice.
So let us say they're going to go there.
And where are the figures from?
These are offensive miniatures,
Oh.
which are lovely figures. Really nice figures. Really impressed with offensive. So we're going to put them in a column.
Might look into offensive then.
Definitely worth having a look at offensive. I would thoroughly recommend them as a manufacturer.
Okay.
They do Napoleonics and they do Second World War.
Yeah.
Not massive ranges, but they're really good. And they also fit really well with Perrys.
Ah.
So scale wise, I don't know you've got any Perrys there, but these fit really nicely with them. So
Okay.
yeah, really nice figures. They're not overly expensive either.
Good.
for
It's always
metals.
good to go with a recommendation. isn't it?
Yeah.
Red 6.
Red 6, it's all red.
Oh, it's shuffling its pack. Oh,
Yeah.
around, I think.
So that is the Portuguese Atadors. You love them so much.
I do love them.
So they get 12 plus another 6, 18 inches, which is quite substantial.
Oh, they're very good, aren't they?
Where
Are we saying the wood's a light colour then and the hedge is light
Yeah, I
colour?
think so. Let's keep it simple like that, shall we?
Yep.
So 18 inches from there, could get them all the way up to there, which could cause you a few headaches, couldn't it?
I think it will.
So, mind you, do I really want to be that far with riflemen? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. There we go.
Okay. Red 3.
Red 3, it's all the reds. Oh my goodness.
Maybe if I go and make
So this is, these are British light infantry.
Nice.
So I guess they can go 18 too, can't they?
Yep.
So let's get them over to... actually. Yeah, let's get them over to here.
Red flag.
Red flag.
I think I'm coming back on Thursday. Another red flag.
Another red flag. Red 1. That's very generous. Did you put any French cards in there? Or?
I didn't.
Clearly not. Let's go with the... So they are regular foot, so they can go 12 inches, because there's still nothing to be seen on the table.
Does that? Are we saying they've got holes in the hedge they can go through, or are we calling the hedge a barrier?
I think we call the hedge a barrier, don't you?
Yep. Okay.
I think just to keep it
Yep.
fairly simple. Put them in a column like that. I think I'll put them in the column for the moment.
They're nice. What are you painting at the moment now?
At the moment, I'm just about to embark on some more Portuguese,
Yeah.
because I've had them ready, primed and ready to go for quite some time and been distracted by other things, and so I thought I'm going to finally get them done.
Yeah.
That is the plan. And the office.
Trying to finish some Victrix Romans.
Ah, yes. They're jolly nice figures, the old
They are.
Victrix, aren't they?
They are. They do fit together well. Sometimes I'm not sure I've got all the poses right, but they do fit together well. The blue flag.
Blue flag. There is blue counters in there.
And Tiff.
And Tiffin. Of course it is.
Sad emoji. What do you think about that?
Well,
And
I like this game. This is great. So you can't do anything with
No.
your thing. And there's 2 of mine, but I can't really do anything with them either. So, next
Right.
turn. Right.
Blue 4.
Blue 4.
Now,
Finally, blue's coming in.
Right.
There's cunning Frenches.
It's a level 1 leader.
So you can go now just 6 inches from the
Yeah.
deployment point.
I guess you can see, through that.
See
hedge
straight down the
there.
road, can't I now?
Yeah. I think he will take 2 units actually.
Okay.
Comme ça. Okay.
Okay.
Red 2.
Red 2 is my secondary officer with this group, so nothing to be done.
Blue 7.
Blue 7.
Another one of these level 1 leaders. He'll take.
I see, breaking up all your big units into little ones now, are you?
Well, I think we'll have them like that.
It's another unit of Frenchies hiding, cowering behind the wood.
Skulking in the woods. Okay. Red flag.
Red flag, nice.
Blue flag.
Yep.
Blue 6.
Oh no, it's all blue. What is going on?
Blue 2.
Blue 2.
That'd be the skirmishers. They can go 12. So they're going to be in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't got the distance to get to the end, but sort of here.
Fair enough.
There's 2 lots of them.
Oh, that's the big unit, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Got 2 groups of
Yeah.
2 groups of 6 with a level 2 commander. Yeesh. from here. It's probably no further than Farnborough is, to be honest.
Fair enough. Red 1.
Red 1. That's nice. So that's me big man. So, so he's a level 3 commander.
Yep.
So he will order his own column. So to come out of column into line, does that cost an action? Or is that an automatic? I think that does, doesn't it?
I can look it up. I think it's a...
Oh, while you're doing that, I'll use them to do the Atadors, because he might as well command them, because he's a level 3. So they'll move up to the line of the hedge. 2 inches, that's fine.
Yeah, I think you have to use a form up order. Moving from open column into line, use the form up order.
Okay, so that'll cost them a pip. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're in column.
Yeah.
So if I stay in column, I'm going to get shot at. So if I use, so basically I'm going to have to come out of column immediately.
You've probably got another turn, I reckon, in column. I don't, unless you're really unlucky, I don't think I'll get into a decent shooting position.
Yeah, I've seen your desk. Let's see what I do with one roll. See where that gets me. 5. Okay, I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to move them forward 5 inches and put them into line. Just put the doodads in front. So that's them moved, and the Atadors, who he also commanded to move forward, are going to have a shot at your Voltigers, I think.
Okay.
Might as well. So it's 16 inches, which is effective range for rifles. Let's find the chart. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, so effective range for rifles is 5s and 6s, first shots 4s.
Okay.
Don't get the officer, because it was the colonel that controlled them. So 4s to hit. Yeah, 2 hits, that's it. You are 5s and 6s only, aren't you, because you're in a wood?
Yes.
Nothing.
Okay, good.
Nothing at all. So
Red flag.
flag.
So you've got 2 now.
So I can reload with 1 basically, so
Yeah. Another red flag.
ooh, so that's 3, is it?
If we get another flag now,
Hang on.
which we do.
Okay.
Alright. Did you want to do something?
I was thinking about it, but it's fine. We'll do it after
you
that.
Want to,
That's
we'll
fine.
do a random event. And
We'll do the random event.
presumably it's the Atadors who shot.
Yeah, I
last,
guess
so-
it's a shooting one. Five. Fire! The nearest building is caught fire, so there's no building. Can I use 2 of my cards, please?
Yeah.
And I'll reload them with a
Okay,
sharp practice.
Okay.
Thanking you.
Another
Oh,
red
another
flag.
card. Blimey. So I could do another one in a minute. Okay.
Red 7.
Red 7 is the Spanish foot plodders. So they're going to go, basically come around here. So they're in columns, so house rules were 3 dice, you take
Yes.
the best 2, don't
Yeah.
you? Oh, 12 inches.
Good.
They're keen. About right.
Okay. Blue 1.
One. Blue 1 now. So your big man's coming.
Yep.
He's decided he will fight today. Cool. It's a big old French attack column coming down the road, is it?
Yeah. Now, I suppose on deployment I can't play cards to move them.
No, afraid not.
Red 8.
Red 8. Oh, it's something new. So I think they are going to come over this way. So they can go 12 inches because they're light, they're skirmishers.
Yep.
Okay. Go there. Okay.
Another blue flag.
Okay.
Red 3.
Red 3 is these guys here. Well, I think I might just do 2 moves, see where that gets them up towards that hedge up there. Oh, 9. Oops. Timber. Stand up. Now then, what distance does that give me? How far away am I from your columns there? 24 basically, aren't I?
Yes.
So it would be a long range shot.
And they're not actually.
They're not actually columns, no. No. Alright, I'm going to have a shot, might as
Okay.
well.
Which one are you going to fire at? This lot?
I think I'll fire at that corner one.
Nearest, yeah. So
Because that's a formation with the other one, isn't it? So it basically will get spread across that anyway.
Everything's within 24.
Oops. So
Do you need to be up at the hedge though to fire?
I think you'll get cover for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think it will give you cover.
Okay.
Seems fair. I think even 2, 4, 6, and a single officer dice.
Yep.
So it's going to be long range is 6, skirmisher range is 5,
Yes.
and first fire is 4s.
Yes.
Oh, that's not so bad. 4 hits, slightly above the odds. So it's 4 pluses
Yes.
on you. Absolutely nothing. How the hell? I need Chris. Bring Chris back.
yeah.
All is forgiven. So they'll be unloaded because no more actions left.
Blue flag. Red 5.
Red 5. That's a new unit too.
Probably your cavalry or something.
No, actually, it's the Portuguese. The Portuguese bullet counters.
Bullet counters. Well, the infantry.
Yeah, because they seem to take casualties
yes.
every time they fight.
Yeah.
Okay, so they'll only get 6-inch move, which is a bit frustrating, but we'll do 6 inches there. Oops, the right around would help. And just get me officers. And while I think about it, I'm going to take my 2 remaining cards over there and do a sharp practice with the light infantry here, just to get them reloaded.
Okie. Okay.
All yours. Oh, whatever the card is, sorry.
Blue 8.
It is all yours.
Right.
They're going to get, 12 inches, isn't it, cavalry, I think.
That's
Yeah,
what
say
we-
they're through. It's fine. I'm not going to get pressy about that. It's the Carassiers.
Yeah.
The deadly Carassiers. I feel it's not going to be quite such a battle for cavalry, this one.
No.
I may be famous last words. Oh, and there's
Tiffin.
Tiffin. Okay,
Right,
so
so I've
you've got some cards. I haven't got any. I've used all mine.
Okay. Right.
So what have you got that didn't deploy this time?
3 and 5, allegedly.
3 and 5. With 5 there. And
Is
3,
everything
was
else
that 3
going?
and 5? Everything's on. Yeah, you got everything on, mate.
Yep. Okay.
So
Right.
red 7. Oh, it's these Spanish. They're very keen. They're very keen indeed.
They are.
Right, I think they need to use 1 command to expand out,
Okay. Yep.
and then 1 to move
Sensible.
forward. I'm not so keen when they come out into column, obviously. only 2 inches.
Yeah.
So they will go like that, and then these fellas will come out there.
Nice flags.
Thank you. Yeah, oops, I was about to pick up the thingy. They can't remember. I think they might be war flags. Those ones. I can't remember.
Okay.
Can't remember where they came from. Blue 5.
What are these guys?
Ah, some of the few froggies that haven't appeared. So we've got a unit of Voltigeurs and a unit of conscript. Do you remember how many force morale, by the way? I just realised.
Oh, force morale. Who needs that?
Yeah, we'll worry about that later.
Do you want to do it? Should we do it?
We'll do it later.
Alright, okay.
If when we start, we can always sort of just do that.
Blue 6. It's these fellas. That's a bit more like it.
Oh, wow.
Red flag.
Mm-hmm.
Blue flag.
Blue flag.
Red
3 flags in a row.
So you've now got 2 reds there.
Mm-hmm. Got that random event movement.
11.
11. Commissar. The quartermaster arrives with supplies of powder or water, depending on so. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
That's useful if you get dog poo on your foot or something, isn't it?
Red 4.
Red 4.
Oh, it's the cavalry.
Oh, it's the cavalry.
Ooh.
I think my cavalry are just going to come on here because I don't really know what to do with them. To be absolutely. Actually, no. You know what? I'm not. I'm going to come this side.
Okay.
I'm going to support the Spaniardos.
Okay.
Send them that way.
Fair enough. I'll have to turn this lot around then.
I think that's the best thing to do. And they are trotting, I think,
Okay.
to start with.
Do you have to come on at a walk?
Oh,
Yeah.
or maybe we do, actually,
Yeah, I
quite
think we
right.
do.
I think you might well be right.
Okay. Next one is a red 8.
Red 8. So that is the Spanish light infantry. So I think they'll do 2 moves that way, and we'll see what they got left. 7. They don't lose anything for going over because they're skirmishers. Whoops. I think that. I'm not going to have anything else. I'll move another one as well. Ooh, 6. So what did I get? 7, 13 basically.
Yeah. And the next card is red 6.
Red 6.
Your Portuguese skirmishers.
Portuguese skirmishers, or the Atadors. Well, I think they might have a pop at your skirmishers again. Yeah, because it's effective range for me, isn't it?
5s and 6s.
5s and 6s, yeah.
I'm guessing, yeah.
Because I don't get the first fire anymore because I've already fired.
No.
So 2, 4, 6, 7 dice, 5s and 6s. 2.
One
Oh,
dead.
1 dead. And I'll partially reload.
Okay. Oh, I suppose chance of killing
Oh yes,
the leader.
chance of killing the leader. Let's see if I do him. Oh, it bounced off the 1.
Okay, right. Red flag, 3 now.
Okay, thank you.
Blue 4. It's this lot. 4. Get up to the hedge.
Is that 1 unit there?
Yes.
1 group?
Yeah, it's 1 group.
Or 1 formation, isn't it? They call
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
And I might play the card
Mm-hmm.
to raise him to a level 2 leader
Okay.
Actually, there's no point in them firing, is there?
You won't be able to. You won't be able to fire anyway because you've used your 2 actions to move.
Okay. All right. Yep. Fair enough.
Or did you only lose 1 there? No. Well,
Yeah, but actually, because
yeah, you won't.
Red 3.
Red 3 is actually these skirmishers. So they'll move 1 dice up to the hedge. So they get and I think they'll have a pop. Did they fire last time?
Yeah, they do.
They have fired, yeah. Thought they did. I'm going to fire at these fellas over here. So it's going to be 6s, 5s, isn't it? Because it's they're skirmishers firing at range.
Yeah.
1.
Okay. So
4+ to do anything to them.
yeah.
Ooh, killed a man.
Okay.
Can it be the officer? No.
Blue for kills and green for shock.
And then they can completely reload because they've only used 1 of their 3 actions.
All right. Blue flag.
Yep.
Blue 7.
Blue 7.
Well, that's this lot.
It's the cavalry.
No, sorry, it's the...
Oh, the infantry. Okay.
8.
Beating drum of the French.
Yeah,
come
they're
around.
not in sort of official column, if you know what I mean. It's
Right.
Just, yeah.
They're moving as 2 separate
Yeah.
groups. So it's a level 2 leader, is it?
No, it's a level 1 leader.
In that
Oh,
case,
so
they'll
they'd
have
have
to
to
be.
Right.
Yeah,
okay, in
I'm
that
afraid.
case. No.
Yeah.
And I suppose I could use one of these cards to raise him to a level 2 leader, give him an extra action, and basically to put them out into a line.
No, because they only have 2 actions themselves.
Right.
So they've used them both to move.
All right.
So no, you wouldn't be able to. He could order, if you made him a level 2, he could order somebody's troops who are level 1.
Yeah. Okay.
But
All right.
there's not much point in that, not
no
really.
problem. No, that's all right. Red flag. So you got 4
Red,
now.
4 flags. So I could repeat something, couldn't I?
Could.
Which is kind of appealing, actually. So I'm going to use those 4 flags, and I'm going to move my Spaniards to move again. I'm going to ask them to move up to the edge of the hedge,
Okay.
which they do easily. And then they are going to have a pop at your column.
Okay.
It seems too good an opportunity not to, really. So it's long range, however, for them because they're just musket troops.
All right.
3, 6, 7 dice. So they're 6s to hit. Skirmishers at range is 5s. First fire 4s. Column 3s.
What I might do is play my 2 cards here and interrupt your activation with this slot,
Yeah.
and they'll fire at you.
Okay. Yeah. You can do that before I do. Yeah.
I think I'll probably have to actually.
So the group on the end. So that's 6 figures. Yeah.
He's a level 2 leader, so can he activate?
No.
No,
Because
okay.
it's activating a group or a formation.
Got it. Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah, so it's 6 figures.
it's
He
6
doesn't
figures.
activate,
He doesn't do anything either. No.
Okay.
So you're going to be 4s.
So long range.
His long range is 6. Skirmishers firing is 5s. First fire is 4s.
3.
3 hits. It's going to be 5s and 6s.
Yeah.
Do anything to them?
Yes.
Cool.
dead.
Still killed 1.
Yeah.
Is it an officer?
Oh, yeah, good point. Yes, it is.
Oh my goodness me. You and your blinking dice. Right. What have you done to him? That's the important thing. So roll again.
2.
2. That's not good. So he's knocked out by a minor wound. Roll a d6 on subsequent activations or the end of a chapter, and he recovers on a 5 or a 6. So he's knocked over. So they don't lose a man, but they do lose their officer.
Yeah. So does that affect the activation?
No, because I'm using the card on the unit. It's reactivating the unit, aren't I?
Yes, of course.
It would if it was his card that had come up.
Yeah. I forgot you were using the cards.
The only thing is, it means I'm not able to put one officer dice in there.
No.
So,
Well, is that a bad?
that is a bad thing that happens.
We'll do that in a minute.
We'll do that in a minute, yeah. So I've hit. So I'm hitting on a 3 still. On my dicing tonight is not going well. Just 2 hits.
2 hits.
So 1 on each.
Okay. Well, doing that one separately. Sorry.
Yeah.
Front one. Nothing.
Nothing.
Back one. Nothing.
Nothing. Oh my goodness. And I fully reload.
Okay.
So let's do force morale, shall we? Because we should have done that bit a while back. Remiss of us. So more than half. We're basically regulars, aren't we? More than half of our troops are regulars.
Yeah.
So it's +1 on our dice. So I threw a 5, which so we're both on 12s then.
12. Wow.
12.
Fantastic.
That's right, isn't it? 5 or more is a morale level of 11, and we get +1. So yeah, 12s.
Okay.
So I've got bad things happened. A 1. I don't think that's going to be anything. Yeah.
Ones are always good, aren't they?
Yeah, 1s are good on this. It's not so good on losing officers.
No.
I think because it's only a level 1 officer. I suspect that's going to be nothing.
Yeah, no effect.
No
Right.
effect. Okay, so we're still on 12s.
Okay.
So continuation, sir.
Blue flag.
Blue flag.
Red 1.
Red 1 is my main man here. So he has actually got a drummer, even though I haven't got the model with me.
Okay.
So his command radius is 12 inches.
Can I borrow a bit of smoke?
Of course you can, mate.
One of my skirmish groups.
You could reload, couldn't you? So don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah.
Because you would have had 2 actions. In fact, you could move as well if you want to with them. Because they get free move as skirmishers.
Try it. We'll move 6 up then. Oh, I suppose I better roll the dice.
You should do really. It's traditional too, but you know,
5, yeah,
I think you're right. Yeah.
They're staying in the woods. That's basically the sum of it.
Fair enough.
2 used to playing muskets and tomahawks.
Yeah, just move.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use my number 1 is going to order the Portuguese to move up that way.
Okay.
So 3 dice, best of 2 of them. Oh, 4. So not that keen this battle. They said every time we come out we get absolutely hammered, so we're not that keen.
So let's take the back thing.
And then he's going to order his own troops. What to do with them? Then they'll just go that way. There's a certain malaise come over the Brits all of a sudden. There we go.
Often happens to the team that comes out first.
There we go. That's them.
Okay. Blue 8. That's my cavalry.
That's your cavalry.
Right. Still at a walk.
Mm-hmm. Are they about facing?
Facing, yeah. And how much move do I get out of walk? Is it 1d6?
It's just, yeah, I think it's something like that. Let's just have a quick look. I'm pretty sure it's something like that.
Put that the other way.
Cavalry walking, as per dice roll, you can use 1 or 2 actions. So you've used 1 to turn round, so yeah.
Okay.
So very familiar that is, turning around and heading back.
Blue 1.
Blue 1, that's your main man. Mind you, he's moved actually. Everything's moved of his forces, haven't they, pretty much?
Right.
Well, he's got 1 formation left, yeah.
And these guys haven't moved.
So he can take control of those if they're officers more junior.
And then there's another group in there. But I need another card, really. Can he activate a group?
Well, I guess I mean, that's a level 2 commander in there, isn't it? So he can overrule that guy and command that unit.
Okay. He's going to activate that group in there to fire at them. There's only 5 of them, because that was the unit that
that's the one that took a hit, didn't it?
So,
so
4, 5s and
it's
6s.
4, 5s and 6s, yeah.
3.
3 hits.
You're in hard cover.
Yeah.
So it's 5s and 6s.
Nothing
Ooh,
at all.
Another pip. And then reload. Next action.
You can move as well if you want with them.
Yeah. Ah, yeah, they'll move up to the tree line.
Traditionally, you can dice for it, but
Oh, yeah. Details.
details.
Don't give me that.
Especially if you just did it. Other, come on.
Right, come on. There's trouble with putting things halfway through wood. They get
It is, isn't
stuck.
it? Yeah.
Right, he's going to move this lot.
So his second activation is to order that lot to move.
So change formation would be a 1,
Yeah.
and then
Were they turning into a column? Are they?
yeah, I
not?
think we'll turn into a column.
So then they'll basically get 1 dice. Well, in fact, you could roll 2 and take the best one, I guess, because that's our sort of house rule, isn't it?
5 will work it.
Because normally we do a house rule of roll 3 dice for
Yeah.
2, whereas this is you.
And then I think he's got another activation.
Okay.
They've already gone.
Yeah.
He hasn't. Yeah, I'll order that lot to move. 6.
6 inches, nice. It's going to be head to head with the cavalry. Cavalry going, I'm going this way, you go that way.
Blue 3.
Blue 3. It's pretty much everything, isn't it? I think you moved it. Oh, is there anything to come on still?
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Another lot of skirmishes.
So more skirmishers coming on this flank, is
Yep.
it? Oh my lord.
It's good to get everything on.
Yep. So now all troops are on the table.
Yep. Red 2.
Red 2 is my secondary officer here, so nothing to do, I'm afraid.
Red 5.
Red 5, I think. Pretty sure everything's moved now. Yep, so that's the Portuguese guy, he's already done.
Blue flag. 2 blue flags. Hurrah.
Mhm.
So, we can do a sharp practice, can't I?
If you've got sharp practice, you can, of course.
Right. These guys are going to... These 6 will fire again
Okay,
at them.
at my poor Spanish.
It's
It's going to be 6s, 5s.
because they loved it so much.
They loved it so much, yeah.
3.
Okay, 5s and 6s. Nothing, 1 shock.
Okay. Let's burn those. Blue 2. That's the... Who is... That's this leader.
I think you've done. You're in the same position as me. You've moved everything. And last card is Tiffin. Complete card set that time.
Yep.
Right, onwards.
Onwards and upwards.
Turn whatever it is. Red flag. Okay.
Blue 7.
Blue 7. Who's that?
These guys.
Oh, it's the
right,
column.
Who are going to change into a line as their first move,
Okay, so that'll be one of their actions.
and then move 5.
Maybe 5. A nice move. Good.
And they're going to wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Red 4.
Red 4 is the cavalry. So I think they will do.
So you're.
So I'm walking at the moment, which is just the dice roll, isn't it? I'm going to do. I'm going to increase them to trot, and I'm just going to get them to go that way.
Okay.
Hopefully.
It is a 5.
5.
So 6.
6 plus 6.
12.
12 inches. Which basically gets them up behind these guys there.
Okay. Blue flag. Blue 8. That'd be my cavalry. So I'm going to increase them to a trot. 6 also moving 12.
They come. Those damn cuirassiers.
I don't know where the number 8 has gone. was somewhere. Oh, there he is.
Picked him up by the infantry.
Yeah, infantry picked it up there. Second blue flag.
Second blue flag.
Right.
Okay,
Now,
interesting.
they did a shot on Sharp.
So they're unloaded
So
now.
they're unloaded.
Yes, they are.
These guys could fire.
They could.
And I think they will. Actually, I've got 6 in here who could fire.
If they can get through to have a shot somewhere.
Yeah.
At the moment they can't see anything, can they?
Okay.
'Cause they've got their friends in the way.
Yeah, it's customary to. Yeah.
I don't mind you shooting through them. It's entirely your call. I'm sure Napoleon wouldn't be terribly happy though.
All right. Well, these 5 here will fire at them.
Okay. Using your cards, are you on that?
Yes.
All right. 5 shots. 5s.
2.
2 hits.
If you're happy with that as a 6.
Yeah. No, I'm not, but I'll take it. Ooh, killed one. Can it be an officer? Oh, do you want to roll for the officer? No. So it's just a regular man. Goes down from the Atadors, and they get a shock as well.
Okay.
Certainly get a shock. They lost a man. God damn.
Red 8.
Red 8 is the Spaniardos. So I try and get him to stand up.
Yeah, stand up.
5 or a 6, he stands up. Oh, he does.
He does.
So he's back in action, even if he can't do anything this go.
Okay.
So they can't do anything this go. I can only operate them on cards
It's
if I
pretty
want
good
to.
get him up. And
Exactly. Exactly.
Red 2.
Red 2 is my secondary officer, so I don't think he's close enough to do anything to anybody. No, he can't take off any shocks. So no.
Red flag. So you've got 2 there now.
So I could now do. No, we'll keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Red 3.
Red 3 is these skirmishers over here. The Brits. Well, I think they'll fire at your little unit over here. I think again.
The little car.
The little car.
Which is
Little tankette.
The little tank. My little tank. Yeah.
So I've still got 6 there, haven't I?
Yep.
And 1 for the officer.
Yep.
It's going to be 5s.
Yep.
1.
Okay. Do you want me to roll? Or
Yeah,
you
go
happy
for it.
to roll?
Oh, I'll do it. Whatever. It's just a shock.
Okay. Green for shark.
Oh, you already got 1 on that one. think.
That's a dead.
Oh, it's a dead, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right, bloody. So I can then reload because they're fine.
Blue 6. Now, who be blue 6?
Blue 6.
Ah, it's these fellas. Right. I think they're going to return the compliment.
Okay.
So 1 move up to the hedge. Doesn't make any difference with them being up against the hedge line or not, does it?
Not really.
No. 1 move, in that case, we'll just fire.
Just fire back. So you're going to have 8 men plus an officer, 9 firing on. You can't control them because, or can you actually?
I think they're uncontrollable.
I think they're uncontrollable. The British, the
yeah.
French militia,
They're not very
French
good.
conscripts.
I get first fire.
You get first fire, yeah. So you're going to be 5s and 6s basically.
I don't, unfortunately, because I've got a man down. It's
Ah,
just
yes,
the
a
8
man
guys.
down. So yes, it's quite right.
8
sir.
dice, 5
8
and
dice,
6s.
5s and 6s.
Hooray, just the 1.
1 hit. Oh, and you still killed a man. Oh, no.
Bit of luck, isn't it? And
It
I'll,
can't be the officer because
Yeah.
you're not skirmishers firing.
and I'll reload.
And you'll reload. Okay.
Tiffin.
Oh,
You've
just
got
thinking
the
about
2
using
cards.
it. Yes, I have 2 cards. So, an only thing that's moved was the 8 and 3 and the cavalry, wasn't it?
Yeah, 3, 2, 8. And 4. 4th. Lay them out. There we go.
That's cavalry, yeah. So 3. Oh, yeah, 2 did as well because it was the secondary officer, wasn't it? So, I'm going to use 1 on my Atadors.
Yep.
Yeah, they will reload, fire,
Okay.
and then reload.
Here you go.
Reload, fire. No, they can't do that. Reload, fire, and then they'll be unloaded, won't they?
Yes.
They will fire at your little unit in the woods, the 5-man
tank.
unit, the little tank in the woods.
Yep.
So I've got 5 men because you've viciously assaulted them. It's
The only bit of damage I'll do all game.
I hope so. It's going to be 4s. Yeah, 4s because it's rifles at range, isn't it? Oh, that's a nice shot. 4 hits.
Right. Hardcover.
So you're fives and sixes, really? Oh, there's one dead. Can I kill your officer? Oh, I did. I've hit him.
Yeah, right.
What have I done to him? A 5. I think that's light wound. His status is reduced by 1. Which actually I think is worse than being knocked out. But there you go.
Status 2 leader wounded. Bad things happen.
Yep.
4.
It's going to be 1, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm down to 11. I've got a status 1 leader there. How are we going to remember that? I could put a little flag thing by him.
Yeah.
I might get some emojis painted on these, but for the moment I'll just use so a sad emoji if you've been wounded or something.
Need some force morale marker as well, don't we?
Yeah.
Mind you, it's going to take a while to get down off that level.
Okay.
All right, so that was them. They're now on a double.
Yep.
Yeah, because they have to reload. And then I've got one other guy to reaction. What should we do with him? I think it'd be these Portuguese here. They'll do 2 moves basically around the corner there.
Nice.
12 inches. So they moved 2 the first go, now 12. They go second go. They go crazy.
They've oiled the wheels.
They have. They decided, you know what? We didn't like the fact what you did to our Atador buddies, and we're going to move on round.
In a column.
They are indeed. For the moment.
Probably out of range.
I think they probably are at the moment, but we'll see.
Okay.
So next turn then, sir.
Red 8.
Red 8 is... Oh, these Spaniards. Now they've dusted themselves down. Well, the officer has dusted himself down. I think they're going to... They're going to have a shot at your line, I think.
Alright.
Because I think they're in range. Yep, they are. So I get 2, 4, so I've still got 7 men, even though I'd lost a man, but because he stood back up again.
Ah, of course, yeah.
Now
I think it's worse actually to hit the
definitely, I
officers
think
sometimes.
it is, yeah. I think it sometimes is, yeah. Well, it is for... Actually, it's no. If you've got level 2, it's not so bad. If you've got level 1, having lose a level is a nightmare.
Yeah, that's true.
Because then you have to move everything on cards.
Yeah.
So 4s.
Yep.
No. Yeah, 4. No, because it's extreme range.
Yeah.
Do we get that? +1 for firing. You do still as skirmishes, don't you? So it's 4s. No, it's 5s and 6s.
Yeah.
5s and 6s. What am I talking about? 3 hits. That's pretty good. I'll take that.
Okay, 2 on this one.
Yep. That's 1 with the officer. Yep. I'll have 2 on that one.
All right, we'll have 2 on this one then.
No, I get to choose because you're in the open.
Darn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing at all. And that's a shock. Blimey, and I can reload.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to move with my 1 extra dice.
You could take the objective in one go.
Yeah, I think I'm going to move them. 3 inches. I'm going to...
Oh, they are going for it.
Coming over here a bit.
Okay. Next card, Tiffin.
Ah! That's pretty quick.
I feel a bit short-changed.
We both are. We only moved like 2 units, didn't we? Well, actually, I think I got both of them, didn't I?
You ever get that feeling when you come
You're
out
short.
of the shop?
Yes, I know. Lovely. Blue 8. So it's your cavalry.
Right, now.
Here we go. Serious Carassia movement.
Right. Staying at the trot.
Same at the trot, so they're controllable, which is good.
10.
So 10 inches. You clear that? Yeah, just about.
Just about.
Just about clear the column.
Okay. Here's a card. Red 8.
Okay. That is the Spaniards over here again. They've been very active in this game. So I'm going to use 2 movement dice to try and get them into that wood over there. 9. They're keen. So they do. They get over here. The backmost boy is there. And the rest of them will be in here.
Excuse me.
And then they might as well have a pop at your line.
Okay.
I'll leave the marker outside so I remember that they're in So it's 7 dice. 2, 4, 6, 7. Are we within?
I think we just have
That side, so it's still 5s and 6s basically. 1. 2. Sorry, 2. There's another one hidden under the tree there.
Alright. This one.
Yeah. It's a shock.
This one.
It's another shock. And I am unloaded because I use 2 movement actions.
Yeah. Next card is blue 4.
Blue
Guys.
4.
So if I separate them, but then they'd have to he'd need 2 actions. I could fire 1.
You could fire 1.
I think that's what we'll do. So we'll separate them and fire 1.
Yep.
And then he can presumably fire, I guess.
If he joins with them.
Yeah.
So he has to move over with them, you see what I mean. Yep. Where'd it go? Is it under here? I can't even see it.
Ah, right. So he'll join with
yeah.
firing. I think it's 5s and 6s because I get first fire.
Yeah, 5s and 6s, long range probably.
Yep.
2. They're 5s and 6s for nothing at all, I'm afraid.
Okay. Fair enough. Blue 5.
Blue 5.
Right, that's this lot. 2 moves. 8.
8 dice. 8 inches.
Were 8 dice. Like that. Red 3.
Red 3 is these fellows over here. So they've got plenty of targets.
There are a lot of targets, aren't there?
Target-rich environment, as it's described sometimes. I think they'll continue firing on their buddies there in the
little group.
Yeah, the little group there. They seem to like them. 2, 4, 6 dice this time because I've lost a man. 5s and 6s.
Yep.
Just the 1.
Okay.
It's a shock though. So they're creeping up with a bit of shock at least.
Yep.
And they'll reload.
Okay. Red 7.
Red 7 is the Spaniards. So they will do 2 dice basically to try and get in front of that.
Yeah, fair enough.
But touching it, so they can just leave. More than enough.
Done with style.
Oh, they're Spaniards. They do everything in style.
Red flag.
Apart from fight. Red flag. Yep.
Red 6.
Red 6. That's the Atadors. Well, he's going to have to reload with 2 of the actions, which is basically all his actions. And that's it, because he can't move. He's not going to move anywhere.
Okay. Blue flag.
Blue flag.
Ooh, 2 blue flags.
Yep.
Ooh. Okay.
He's thinking about it, you can see.
Yeah, you see the smoke
looking.
coming
There
out.
was definitely smoke coming out these ears there, and that
Right.
thinking process going on.
Blue
right,
3.
Blue 3.
Right. I think we need to start getting some shots off.
Do you now?
Right. See where 1 movement dice gets me. 3. I think that's going to get the chaps. That gets these chaps to here.
So what's this? Another group of skirmishers?
Yeah, another 6.
Wow.
With a level 2 leader.
Yeah. At the moment, they haven't got anything to
shoot at that lot.
You might be able to see some of them there.
Yeah, I think we can probably see enough. We're at first fire, long range, 4 5s and 6s.
Okay.
I think. You happy with that?
Yep.
Okay. I can now.
Nope. Go for it.
Ah, that one was.
That wasn't there. Yeah. So 3, 4, 5.
5.
5 hits.
So you get the hard cover, don't you?
I do. Oh, I lost 2 men and 2 shock. Ow! So do you want to see if he killed my officer or hit my
1
officer
or 2.
again? He's a bullet magnet, this guy. It's his 2nd time. Right, roll again for that. 2. You've knocked him over again.
Game. This is not good.
And they just lose 1 man as a result of that. But they do get 2 shock, which is put them on 3 in total. And it's a bad things happen.
Yep.
6, that'll be 1 off. So we're both on 11 now. Yeah.
So they have one move, 1 action to 1.
So you can reload.
Yeah, so reload.
Yeah.
Okay. Another blue flag. That's
So you've got three flags.
That's three flags.
Three flags is a group that hasn't activated already.
Okay.
Can activate.
I think this lot are going to activate.
Okay.
And they are probably going to fire at them, I think.
Alright.
So, reload, fire.
Reload, fire. Might as well leave it there because
Yeah.
it's going to stay back, isn't it?
So it's 6
So it's a full 6 there. You don't get your officer.
No.
So you're going to be 5s and 6s because you've already fired.
3.
3 hits. Blimey, your accuracy's in again tonight. Nothing at all.
Damn it. Okay. So those all gone. Tiffin.
Okay. So I've got 1 flag.
You've used 3, 6, 7, and 8.
So I can move 1, 5 on my cavalry. Well, I think I'm gonna move the infantry forward. These British, they're going to do 1 move sort of that way. See what that gets them. Not much, so we'll do 2 moves then. It's one thing or another with these boys. They either all my troops, they either move massive amounts or they don't want to move at all. So they go to there.
They're not in a hurry.
They're not in a hurry.
They're a little bit closer to the objective.
Yeah.
Is this fella dead?
No, he's there.
Alright,
No, he's very much alive, sir.
pop him up. There we go.
He's just having a siesta. It's fine.
Right,
It's all fine.
Blue 1.
Loot 1.
Right. It's going to give these guys an order to move to there.
Okay.
Yep.
They will lose an inch, but
Yep.
still plenty there, I think. Oh, he's trying to get that final objective. Well,
Or nearly, yeah. I think we nearly get there. These guys he's going to order to... oh, so that was... They can do... Can they fire as well?
no, because they've
No.
moved 2 dice, haven't they?
He's going to give this lot an order to... Because he activates the leader. Does the leader join in? I suppose he does, doesn't he?
Actually, did they move 2 dice? Did they only move 1?
Only move to 1.
Oh, then
yeah.
they can, yeah.
Alright, then they'll fire
Mhm.
across at them. So it'd be 6s, won't it?
Be 6s, yes.
Or-
Hang on a minute. Because you fired, you would have to control them first to allow them
Right.
to move.
Ah, right. Okay.
Because they'd fired last go, didn't they?
1.
1.
So that can control them.
I don't think it is. Uncontrolled. Regular. They are conscripts and volunteers, aren't
Yeah.
they? Remain uncontrolled on 1 to
Alright.
3. So they stay where they are
Yeah.
and they just fire.
Okay, alright.
And that's so you try and order them to move.
Yeah.
They go
No,
no.
thanks.
We'll just keep
So we're gonna
firing.
fire.
So you got your 7,
7,
8 men, is it?
8, but lose 1
Oh no, because you don't have the officer because he's being controlled by a general,
right.
aren't you? So it's 7 men. You're hitting on 6s.
Yeah. And I only sadly roll. Can he remove a point of shock and they fire? I think he probably can, can't he?
Yes, he can. Yeah.
That's what we'll do.
So that's 2 of his 3 actions, though.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So it depends if you want to do that.
So 1 hit.
1 hit. Nothing. So 4 is
Okay.
nothing.
Yep.
So they're now unloaded.
Yes.
No, they can reload because they didn't actually move
Yeah.
at the end, did they? So,
Okay.
he's now got 1 command left.
Okay. These guys will fire.
Okay. They
So
don't.
they're going to be 6s as well.
They're gonna be 6s as
I
well.
think he'll break off a group and they'll just march up to there.
Okay. Breaking off, eh? Right. For 1
5.
dice, that's all they're going to be able to do.
What I really wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then they'll go to there, and if they've got enough left, they'll fire.
No, because
Okay.
you would have taken 1 to break them off,
Yep.
and then it
okay.
was 1 movement
All right.
dice. So no, afraid not.
Okie
Not this
dokie.
time.
Okay.
Poor old 5 skirmishers are
Yeah.
looking a little nervous.
Yeah.
A line of conscripts firing at
Blue
them.
flag. Ooh, second blue
Ooh,
flag.
second flag.
Someone who hasn't activated can do something.
Good and sharp practice,
Yes.
basically.
All right. These guys in here will fire.
Oh. Okay.
So it's 6 dice, isn't it? Leader doesn't get activated, does he?
No. It's 2
fives.
hits. It's 1 shock.
That's shot.
It's a 4 shock now.
Okay. Red 7.
Red 7 is the Spaniards. Just let me check where these can they. No. I'm going to move them, angle them that way a little bit.
Yeah.
5 inches. Which isn't actually as far as they want to go, they just want to go like that. I'll just make sure I don't clip the edge of that one. Ooh, 24 inches. Well, I'm going to have a blast.
Okay.
I'll only get 8 figures.
Yes. Yeah. Just thinking that.
And it'll be 5s and 6s.
Yes.
I could add my officer. You know what? I'm not going to add my officer in on these because I don't want to have him die.
No.
So, so he's just going to sit behind like a good general should. So just 8 dice,
Yep.
needing 5s and 6s because I do get first fire.
Yep.
These, but 3 hits.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. And 4s and up for you.
Yes.
Because you will get covered. Oh, killed 2 men. Ooh, that unit is not happy.
Nasty, nasty.
Can it? Let's see if it's an officer. No, it's not an officer. And a shock. Yeah.
Okay.
And that half of the line is unloaded.
Blue 7. That'd be these fellas.
Blue 7. Oops, back over to this side.
So they will trudge forward. Basically, I can move 1 dice, and then if I get within range, I can have a pop.
Yep.
But
6 inches. Yeah. Although remember, you might have your control problem again.
yeah, I know. Oh, so I've got to control them to be able to then fire, have I?
No, to fire. But once you have fired,
Yeah.
to then manoeuvre again,
Yeah.
you'll need to.
Yeah, fair enough. And then we'll fire.
Okay, so it looks to me like you've got the 2 figures there and everything bar the last 2 figures there. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Round about that.
Plus the officer.
He's
just
adding
normal.
in, so
yeah,
12.
You'll have to add into that, I suppose.
So that's 13 dice, yeah?
Yeah. 5s and 6s.
5s and 6s.
5, 9, 10, 13. You watch. There'll be about 2 hits.
Well, there is 2
4.
there. 4 hits.
Yeah, 4. I made that 4.
Okay. Precisely 1 dead.
1 dead.
1 dead.
Okay. I suppose we're only crappy conscripts.
So there's another. I'll take it off this end. Reduces your hitting me.
Yes.
No shock, so they just carry on.
Okay. Red flag.
Red flag. Okay.
Another
2
red
red
flag.
flags. Okay. No, it's probably not worth it. All right. No, carry on, sir.
Red 8.
Red 8. That is the poor guys who've just.
Been
So see if he stands up.
Yep.
Nope, he doesn't this time. So there's really nothing they can do.
Okay. Blue 2. That's my level 1 leader.
Has become a level.
That's right. So, there's a 6 group here. He can order them, presumably, to reload and fire.
Yep, you can indeed.
That's what he's going to do then. Fire at that lot, I think.
Right, got it in for this poor Spanish infantry.
Yeah, sorry.
So 6 dice, is he adding himself in?
Yes, 7.
So 7,
5s and 6s.
5s and 6s, yeah.
3.
Oh my goodness, you're dicing. Oh, 2 dead.
Ooh.
Ow. Right, do you want to see if you kill anything? Kill him. Oh, the man's already down, so I don't know whether you can,
yeah. What
can you hit
happens?
him. Because he's already on the ground.
I know, it wouldn't seem logical, would it? I think
Wouldn't. Should we just say that you killed 2 men?
Yeah, I think that actually
seems
suits a
sensible.
bit better.
Yeah, I think it does. So they're now down to 2 men,
Yeah.
plus the officer who's on the ground, and they're on 4 shocks, so they're going to have to pull back
Yeah.
2 inches, isn't it?
Yeah.
Excess shock. So all that punishment they've taken
Yes.
is they've taken so much firing.
Lot
So they'll carry the officer off with them, won't they? So
yeah, I think that's reasonable.
all right.
I'm afraid it's a bad things happen.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Because there's this group retiring. A 4. It's probably 1, is it? Well, it might not be because they're only skirmishers. Here we go. So I've got it on this chart here. So it's a skirmish unit obliged to withdraw. Actually, just a group obliged to withdraw is 4 is 1 off me.
Okay.
So I'm down to 10 then. Yeah.
Blue 8. Oh, the cavalry.
Okay, the old cavalry. What are they going to do?
They look good, but as
They
you
do.
say,
At this scale, I don't think cavalry really play
No.
any part.
no. And
So his cavalry came round over there.
I was thinking, at the suggestion of others, actually, to maybe we have a house rule and just have light cavalry. I know I've painted up a load of heavy cavalry.
I actually think for this scale, it's probably feasible.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you might, because heavy cavalry tend to be kept centrally, didn't it? And they didn't waste it on little skirmishes. It was too important.
Yeah.
Whereas dragoons and hussars, they'd send them off all over.
Yeah.
The place, so I tend to think you're
It's
right.
another unit to paint, but
Yeah.
we could have a house rule.
Yeah.
We could discuss it with the chaps.
Number 3
With
is
3.
these guys over here who may well be facing the same problem as these guys over here. So I'm going to keep the pressure on the guys I've been peppering. I think
Fair enough.
2, 4. I'm not going to put the officer in because I don't want to risk losing him.
Yep.
So I'm going to use 5 dice, needing 5s and 6s. Just the 1.
Yep. Okay.
Nothing at all this time, and I'll reload, and I may just move them down a little bit this way.
Running away.
No, just
Very wise. Oh, just moving down.
just
Sorry.
moving down slightly.
Fair enough. Good.
All right, so that's that lot. They've activated.
Blue flag.
Blue flag.
Tiffin.
Tiffin. Okie dokie.
Right. So who's gone?
Not much of mine has gone. 8 and 3, I think, have gone.
And
And mine
7.
and 7. Yeah.
So I think you go first.
Yes. So I think what I'll do. Could just present and fire where I am there, couldn't I? Yeah. I think I'll just present and fire with these fellas
Okay.
and give you a taste of your own medicine, sir.
Fair enough.
So I think I'll get the lot.
Yes, I think you do.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16.
Ouch.
Don't get the officers,
No.
so forget that. It's going to be 6s because it's long range. First 5 5s and presenting 4s.
Pretty good. That's pretty good. That presenting makes the difference.
Well, I thought about it last week. I had opportunities to present, and I probably should have done because it was the old. I've got. That's how my British are better than yours.
Exactly.
Better than your
Exactly.
troops. Not so good. So let's see. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
That's about just 1 under these odds, isn't it? So put 4 on the one with the officer, please.
Yeah, no problem.
And 3 on the other.
Okay. Do the 3 first.
Okay.
In the opens.
So 3 pluses, isn't it?
2 shock.
2 shock. You got away with that one a little bit on that side.
Will my luck hold?
Will it hold? Yes. Oh, it will. 2 more shock on that side. Oh my lord. So I'm unloaded because, however, you're getting a little bit of shock there.
Yeah, it's beginning to mount up, isn't it?
So I can't reload because I
Okay.
presented. Your card then, sir.
So my card
Well, it hasn't moved.
3. He could order that lot to do something.
Well, it's the unit. It's not.
Sorry, this lot could fire. They haven't fired yet.
Okay.
Where's 5? 5 could come forward. That's not bad. 6.
They tried to move, so they can't.
Yeah, fair enough.
In fact, they reloaded, didn't they?
Well, the chaps in the skirmishers in the wood could come out. 6 unit in the wood could come out.
I think you've already fired both of them.
Oh yeah, I did a sharp practice.
You did. You fired with one. I think that unit there, because they haven't now got controlled by an officer, so they could.
Yeah. I think we will fire this lot.
Okay.
No, sorry. Changing mind. This lot are going to move.
They're going to move up. Okay.
Yeah, I'll roll my dice and see what
you
it does.
do.
It's not black powder, so I don't have to decide. Keep thinking it's black powder. Right. Okay.
Alright, so that's my last one is... what have I got left? The Atadors haven't done anything, have they?
No.
So I think my Atadors will fire.
They've attracted their attention.
Yep, going to fire over there. 35 dice.
Okay.
And it's going to be 5s and 6s.
Yep.
One hit. Oh, killed somebody. Is there an officer? No, there's an officer with them, is there? So it's just a man down. Nice. I can partially reload.
Good work, isn't it? From one hit.
They're not having quite such a blinding control game as they did last time, but they're doing the job. New term.
First flag is a blue flag.
A blue flag.
Blue 1. Interesting.
So they've got Zavu at the back there.
Yeah, they didn't fire last turn, did they?
Nope, they moved up, so...
So they're going to fire.
Okay. Fire and then reload, presumably, or fire and move. Well, fire. See what they do at first.
Actually, he could join those... No, I like the flexibility of the firing.
Yeah.
So they'll just fire.
It's going to be 5s, isn't it?
Yeah.
First fire and...
So 5 hits.
Oh, blimey. Oh, 2 dead.
Ooh, chance of officer. Oh no, he's not with them, sorry.
He's not with them, no, he didn't join them, luckily.
Yeah.
No shock, but it's a dead.
Nick a bit of smoke from these guys.
Yep.
And then there.
They could reload if they want to.
Yes.
Because they only used one action, didn't they, to fire. However, all of those troops now are out of control, so you'll have to control them to move.
Yeah.
They're just sitting there and just blasting.
Fair enough. For his next thing, he's going to order this lot to move up there.
Okay.
It's 2 dice for 1 action, isn't it? Is it? Yeah.
No. Yes, yeah, basically for his 1 action, not for theirs.
5, yeah, sorry. Okay. And then for his 3rd action, these guys haven't fired.
Nope.
So they'll fire at them.
Okay.
Again, it's going to be 5s and 6s.
It's going to be 6s for them because you already fired them, haven't you?
No, they haven't fired.
They haven't.
No,
okay,
they
just
haven't
those.
7 dice. Yeah.
Yeah. 5s and 6s then.
3.
3 hits. Nothing.
And they'll reload.
Okay.
So these guys are unloaded.
So basically everything's blasting away there. like conscript should.
Yes.
Okay.
Red flag. Red 6.
Red 6. That is the Atadors. So they will reload. I think they'll fire at, again, same target they did last time.
Yep, successful.
Yeah. I will add the officer in with these.
Okay.
So 6 dice. It's going to be 5s and 6s.
Yep.
1.
Okay. Do you want to roll or shall I roll? I don't
No,
think I'm
whatever.
happy to roll.
nothing, because you get cover there.
Yeah.
So they could partially reload.
Okay.
No, reload. No, they can't. They can't, because they only get 2 action things, so they're on double dibbins.
Okay. Red flag. So you've got 2 now.
So we've got 2 red flags. Okay. I'm going to use those 2 to sharp practice
Yep.
the British foot.
Oh, do they get sharp practice?
Oh, yeah.
Darn. This is bad news.
I pay a lot of points for them, so they're better.
Yeah, that's true. You do.
They're about twice the points of
Blue
yours.
6.
Blue 6.
Now he's a level 1 leader.
Yep.
Can he remove 1 point of shock and still order
No.
them to fire?
His shock. He would only move the shock, and that would be his sole action.
Okay. I think then we will fire. 4 dice.
Yep. If you don't want to fire anyway, you'd have to
Get
do
them
control anyway. So nothing at all this time, sir.
No. Okay. Blue 7.
You can reload though,
Oh, good.
because you would have had another
Right, it's
action.
these fellas. I'm going to try and get them under control. I could fire off another volley.
Mm-hmm.
I may have to fire off another volley, but I can't. I'm going to try and get them.
Try and control them first. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think that was, wasn't it?
Is it? Okay. Be good if they could.
Let me just.
Unless I pay a flag.
Oh, is it 1 or 2 only?
Yeah.
Oh no, 1, 2, 3 remain. Oh, remain uncontrolled.
Uncontrolled,
Yes. Yeah. So no, you can't.
Can I use a flag to raise his status? No, status doesn't have anything to do with it. does
Doesn't
it?
matter. It's just purely the quality of the
Right,
troops.
I just have to fire.
So they
them.
just have to fire.
Didn't want to.
So I've only got 2 figures, so
Yeah.
I think maximum you're going to get 6 maybe.
Yeah. Can't even see what your second figure. Oh yeah, he's
One there
hiding
and one
on the
there.
tree, yeah.
So it's probably, because it's straightforward, it's going to be those 6 there.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Yep.
Okay, and the leader.
And the leader. Yeah. So 7 dice, 6s,
Yeah. Nothing.
nothing.
Okay.
So you reload and then fire, so you're unloaded again. Yeah.
Red 8.
Red 8 is the poor boys you just had a go at. So see if he can stand up. Nope, he's still on the ground, so nothing doing there.
Okay. Do you keep going backwards each turn, or because you've got more shots than men, or
I suppose I have to, yes,
Yeah.
I suppose I do.
then you're going to ask me how much you have to go back? I think it's just the amount which is
Oh, excess,
surplus,
yeah. I think
probably in your interest to go back.
I'm actually relatively happy to move back then in that case. They've done their job.
Yeah.
They've stopped your advance at least. That's not another bad thing, is it? Because they've already retired
Yeah,
once.
that's
So
right, yeah.
okay.
Blue flag.
Blimey, falling off the cliff. Blue flag, huh?
Right, these guys are going to reload.
All right. Using sharp practice.
Yep. Red 2.
That's my secondary officer here. I don't think he's close enough to these to take that off. No. No, nothing.
Red flag.
Okay.
Red flag.
All right. I'm going to use that to reload the Atadors.
Okay. Blue 2.
Blue 2. That's one of your little
Oh,
boys.
that's my level 1 leader.
Oh, the one that's newly leveled one.
Yeah, yeah. He didn't want to be a level 1 leader.
He's found his vocation.
Yeah, that's right.
It's all fine.
He's going to fire at that lot, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so 7 dice,
Yep.
5s and 6s.
5s and 6s, yeah.
And you get light cover, I
I
think.
do indeed.
Good. That's
3, 4 hits. Oh my goodness, your dice.
4. I know.
2 hits on the.
Wellington's lot.
Yeah.
Is that Wellington there?
No. So that's one shot because they get cover.
Yep.
And then on the other guy, nothing at all.
Okay. Blue 4. These guys, they haven't done anything yet. Reload fire.
Okay. 6s.
Right. I have to get this guy
And then
under
they're
control
unloaded
and
again.
move. Not sure this blasting away does any good now. Blue 5.
There's a point where they're
Yeah.
just not really that effective having done
Yeah,
it.
Exactly. Blue 5 is this lot.
Okay.
They haven't fired yet.
Nope.
I'm
They're
rolling
under full control at the moment.
1 dice for the moment. See
Oh,
where
nice.
that gets me.
Yeah.
and they could go there and fire, I think. Yeah, it's going to be 5s and 6s.
It is indeed.
But so that's 6, 8. Oh,
Yep.
so 9, sorry, because I'm throwing.
You're throwing the leader in.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the British line. Oh, look at that, just the one. Just one.
So I take it you want to put it on the guy on this
Yeah.
one. Oh, it is a kill, but it can't be him because they're not skirmishers.
Right, fair enough. Good work.
Still a kill at that range.
Blue flag.
Blue flag. Can I have one, please? Oh,
Blue 8.
blue 8. Have you got anything left? Oh, it's out your cavalry. Cavalry.
Now
Can
what?
go into the woods, but they can't gallop. So you're staying at the trot, so you get an extra 6 on top of that, don't you?
Yeah. So I'll move the wood.
Yep. Crashes in the wood. God, disgraceful.
Yeah. So we'll go like that.
Right.
Okay.
Next out.
Red 3.
Red 3 is the... Oh, I haven't turned the thing over, I don't think.
Skirmishers.
See skirmishers over here. Tempted to have a shot at your cavalry, actually. So I'm probably in range there, aren't I?
Yeah, you probably are. I will get light cover. I'll claim light cover.
I should have taken that man off. I just realised when I lost him. Yeah, I'll give you light cover. Yeah, I'm going to have a shot at your cavalry.
5s and 6s.
5s and 6s, only 4 men firing.
Yep. Your leader's staying away.
Yeah.
You're very wise.
With all that firing on them, there's 1 hit.
Okay.
Nothing at all. And they'll reload.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they'll stay where they are.
Blue 3.
Blue 3.
That is this other lot of skirmishers. They're going to have to move now. So you get 3 dice of movement, don't
Yep.
you? 2.
They might need to do a bit more than that.
Yeah, they're going to have to try a bit harder.
Try harder, boys.
Right. Another 2 dice of movement. 9.
That's better. So he gives you 11.
Yeah.
Always coming around the corner. Look at him. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
But I can't sort of get in front of these guys.
No, because they're going to be uncontrolled. Probably, chances are they're going to be uncontrolled firing from now on in. So,
Yeah, maybe I should come up this way and just get in front and just... Mind you, I've used the 3 dice, so I can't fire.
no, you can't fire this guy.
No.
So you might as well move around if that's where you're going to go, and then next go
Try and get them under
try
control.
and get them under. Yeah, I mean, you eventually, odds are you should do, shouldn't
Should
you?
do.
It's 50-50.
Yeah.
But
They've been rather poor. There we go. Okay.
yeah.
Red
Ooh,
1.
red 1, very nice, sir. Thank you.
Just what you wanted.
Just what I wanted. So, I've already fired my matadors, haven't I?
Yes. Would you like a chair? Like a chair?
I'll get one in a minute, it's fine, thank you. I'm not that fussed. So I'm going to use one of his commands to take
Yep.
the pip
Yep.
off that, because he's within range. He's then going to order these boys to... He's going to order them to present and fire.
Okay.
Might as well. Yeah. So
Yeah, just
I'm just going to hit that lot there, aren't I? Again, I don't think I hit. Do I? Where does that
I
go?
think it might just clip him, but I don't know whether that means that whole group comes in. I don't know.
That doesn't look like it to me. That looks like straightforward there, is that?
Yeah, I think.
Does it? I don't know.
No, I think you're right.
So basically, I've got that lot on your fellas there.
Yeah.
So 4, 8. I'm down 1 man, aren't I?
Yeah. Do these lot come into it as well, or not?
I don't know if. I think you're probably out of range.
Ah,
Yes, you are.
that's right.
So no. So I've got 17. No, 16 men. Down 1, 15.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. The officer will fight with them. So he's a level 3, so that's 18 dice hitting on 5s and 6s because I get the percent.
Yep.
Oops. Yeah. Well, that's not too bad. It's 2, 4, 6,
That's a good
8,
roll. That's a really
9
good-
hits.
that's a
Wow.
really good roll.
They've, yeah, didn't like your Frenchies. So I put 8 on the one with the, sorry.
8?
5 on the one with the officer.
Yep. 4
And 4 on the other boys.
the other boys first.
Yep. Oh, 2 dead.
Ouch.
And a shock.
Not nice. Then the one with
On
the
the
officer.
officers. Mm-hmm. 2
2
dead
dead
there
and
as well,
one
and
shock.
1 shock again.
Chance of officer.
Yes,
got him.
I've hit him.
Right.
What have I done to him? So it's only one man basically comes off.
Just put the shock there.
Yeah,
One man dead.
and see what the effect is. 2. He's knocked
Knocked
down.
down.
We know that one. He's knocked down. Well, that's going to be
That's a pain.
that's going to be difficult for you to control those fellas. That's for sure.
is.
Okay, so I emptied because I've presented them fired. So and he's got one more action left
Yep.
on him. Now because he has got a drummer boy, he's in command radius of these
Yep.
Portuguese, and he's going to order them to form line and move up 5 inches. So. Actually, they'll move up and then form line. That's easier, and I can work out the distances easier. So they go there, and they come in behind, beside them. All right. So that's his 3 actions done.
Okay. Right.
Your turn. Oh, dice
We
thing.
should red 5.
Red 5. I think that's the boys that just. So he could remove a shock off
Yes,
these
he could.
fellas here. So in fact, he could remove 2 because he's a level 2 leader.
Okay.
So he will do that, which actually stops them running for the moment.
Okay. Blue flag. 2 blue flags.
2 blue flags.
I might do a sharp practice. We have 6 men here
Mm-hmm.
who will do fire at them, I think.
All right.
So 6 dice, 5s and 6s.
5s and 6s, yeah.
Let your main Brits 2.
2 hits, 1 on each, yeah. Sorry, a bit scrimping with the fire, sorry.
That's all right. No. I could go and get myself some.
That's
so
all right.
I'm very grateful. So
1 on the officer
Yeah.
side. It's a shock.
Good. It's all right. Didn't get bony. Not bony. Old.
Old nosy.
Yeah, nosy.
Nothing on the other boys.
Okay. Red 7.
Red 7 is the Spaniardos. Now they'll just have to blast because, well, I could try and control them, but I think I'll just fire. So it was the 8 men, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Reload fire.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Excuse me.
6s only.
Yep.
Let's count them up. Got 4 5s, that wasn't bad, but nothing at all. So the reload.
Tiffin.
There we go.
So your cavalry didn't get up.
So my cavalry didn't get a move. Oh well, not a big deal.
No. They look good, but
They look poncy, which is good.
it's good to look constant.
Napoleonic period, everything looks
It does.
poncy.
It does. I was just thinking about it.
Posy poncy is all good.
Yeah.
Onwards.
Leader 1.
Oh my goodness.
How much of a move does a leader 1 get?
His actual move,
Yeah.
I believe.
So for 1 action, he could move.
Yeah, which is what he's going to have to do, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a good question. Let's just see. Bum. A leader rolls as per dice, but he can run with an additional d6. So if you're rolling his action, so basically if you're activating himself,
Yeah.
he can move 2 dice and then
Yeah.
get an extra 1 if he runs.
Okay. I forgot his command radius. He's got 9, hasn't he? Because he hasn't got a drummer.
Oh, but they receive a shock. Oh no, but officers can't receive a shock, so that's fine. No, you didn't take a drummer, did you?
No.
So it's 9 inches, I think, isn't it, for command radius of a... Because it's 3, 6 and 9, I think.
Yeah. He's a level 2 leader, so he could try and get those... He could give them an order, can't he?
Good.
Might have to do it like that when I get to it.
Alright.
Right, I think I need to try and control some of these troops. These guys are still controlled.
They are perfectly in control.
And they will move
Oops.
for one of the leader's actions. 9.
Yep. Take control of one of the objectives at least.
And then I think he'll order... He'll order this lot to fire, so it's 6s.
Yep.
Got
One hit.
Need a lot of luck here.
Nothing.
Nothing. It's not good.
So that was the middle one, was it?
Yeah.
They can reload because they...
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, they're not doing anything else, are they? So you got one more action with your level. You might want to move him anyway because he can't control that guy towards the...
No, that's true, he can't. They may have to
Just a
move.
thought.
Yeah. Oh, it's customary to dice, isn't it? So
Sometimes.
purists would say.
Purists would say that.
Yeah. Okay. Red 7.
Red 7 is the Spaniardos. So, oh, they've got a bit more of those guys in range now.
I think they probably will be. I would have thought so.
20?
Just about.
Just
yeah.
about, okay. So, because they're... I'm not even going to try and control them, I'll just let them have their fun.
Okay.
So, I've got the 8 on that lot, and since that's an 8-man, I assume 8 men there as well. So, except these are fresh firing, so these haven't fired yet.
Right. Yes, need to roll them.
So we'll do them separately.
Yeah.
So we'll do the 8 repeat shots, which are hitting on 6s only. Got 1 that time.
Okay.
Nothing. And then the 8 with the fresh guys are going to be 5s and 6s. Ooh, 3. All 3 shocks. So they can reload because they haven't done anything else.
Okay.
Whereas these guys have to reload. Yeah, so that's it.
Okay. Probably a dumb thing to put in there, but I do need to get control of the objective in the end. 3. Well, that'd be that fella there. So he's going to try and control this lot.
Right. No, they're not. They'll just blast.
So you're still in range, I suspect.
I suspect I am. Have you got your little tape measure handy?
Yeah.
I mean, I think you still have to fire even if there's nothing in range, which is a bit unfair.
Although, interestingly,
You could be in range there, are you?
yeah, I haven't. Let's check the range. Yeah, definitely in range.
So I'm just looking at the angle of the dangle. Yeah, probably 2 figures there.
Yeah.
Well, it's how many yours can hit. So you get 2 figures
Yeah.
to hit them,
Yes.
and probably 4 more there. Actually,
Yeah, probably about 6. I'm happy with 6. I don't know.
all right. Well, you've actually lost one in the middle, so
Yeah.
we'll call it 5.
5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2 there, 5 there.
Yeah.
All needing 6s.
Yeah. The 2 down at that lot down
Yeah.
there. No. and
Nothing
then
at all. And the guys in the trees,
Nothing.
nothing.
Okay, and then
So you're
for-
unloaded again.
Yes, and then for. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you had to use 1 to load and then fire.
And then his second thing, he'll ask this lot to move.
Okay.
And how many dice did they get? 2.
They get 3 because they're
3.
skirmishers.
I suppose they could even fire, couldn't they?
I suppose so.
5s and 6s, if you're within 24, which you are. Yeah. Alright, they'll fire down at the guys
Okay.
skulking. Just the 1.
1 hit.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So fire and then reload. Oh no, I get
And then
an
you got
extra-
1 move.
Yeah.
A whole inch.
Don't spend it all at once.
Inch is important, some people say.
Blue 2.
Blue 2.
That's the level 1 leader here.
Okay.
He's going to activate the 6 men to reload and fire.
Yep.
And himself.
He's firing at my regulars, is he?
Regulars. That's a bit more like
It's 5s and 6s, 4 hits, okay. 2 on the guy with the officer.
Yep.
2 shock. And 1 shock. Oh, I've already got 1 on there, so they're up to 3. And they're up to 2. Okay, and you're unloaded again.
Yep. Blue flag. Red flag. Red 4.
Red 4.
That's your cavalry.
That is my cavalry. So I think they will just... Do you know what? I think they might just go down to a walk for the moment. Do I want to do that? Yeah, we'll just go for a walk for the moment. 3. Just got to there.
Okay. Red 5.
Red 5 is the Portuguese over here. Just freshly arrived. So he's a level 2 commander. You will take 1 off the Spanish skirmishers. They're now down to 1. And he will get moving forward. 2 dice forward. 5. I get too close to the arc of them, but mind you, I'm controlled. I could stop them firing if I wanted to, because they are controlled. They fired controlled volleys, didn't they?
Yes.
So, okay, that's them.
Blue 5. Now that's.
Is that the guy that was knocked over?
Where is Blue 5?
Or was that, have you just moved him by?
It's this guy.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah. I wish it were the guy in October. I'm going to try and get it back up to. Right, these guys just blast, reload, fire.
6s.
Yep.
So 8 dice.
Might want to turn to. It's still going to be 6s, isn't it? So I may as well fire at those guys.
Okay.
Ah, look
Nothing.
at all that.
Look at all that.
Red 2.
Red 2 is my secondary officer here. So he'll take 1 off this. Oh, come on. Why can you ever find the right... 2, there you go.
Fiddly, aren't they? Blue 6.
Blue 6 is one of your fellas, I'm afraid. I have no idea who that is. Over this side, I bet.
Yeah, it's this unit here. He's just a level 1 leader, so he's going to remove a point of shock. That's probably all he can do, or can they
It
fire
is.
as well?
No.
Okay.
What shock have they got left now?
Just the 1.
Just the 1, okay.
I wonder if he can raise his level temporarily by playing a card.
Well, you could do.
And then we can get a shot off as well. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do.
Just think about it.
Or can I not do that?
I was just... No, because last time you fired, so you've got... If you want to take that shock off, you've got to control them first. Because that's what you tried to do the previous turn and you couldn't do it. So it might be worth seeing.
That's it. Yeah.
So they're under control.
Yeah.
So now if you want to use the extra card, you might as well, because
Yeah.
otherwise it's pointless.
Yeah.
So you can take the shock off and then they can have 2 actions.
Yeah. Okay. So they'll fire and reload. Chuck him in as well. So.
You're firing up with skirmishers, are you?
Yeah, it's only 5 dice.
5
Mind
dice.
you, might be good to put these guys under pressure. 6 dice. Got to throw the lever in.
You're firing at the Spaniards, are you?
Yeah, let's put the Spanish under
Okay.
pressure a bit.
Fair enough.
6s though.
6s.
Go on.
Got one hit. Which side do you want it off? Because an officer isn't with them.
That's
That one. That's a killed.
Ooh.
That's a killed. One of the Spaniards dies.
Okay, Tiffin.
Yeah. So I got one card.
Right, so I need to. So 2.
So one hasn't, has it?
No, it hasn't.
1.
And 7.
So 6 and 1, basically. And 3 as well. 6 and 1 and 3. So, an 8 as well, actually think about it. Okay, I think I'm going to have to... I'm going to activate this line to reload.
Yep.
And present.
Okay.
That's it. That's all they can do.
Yep.
Control ability is not great.
Red flag.
Red flag.
Red 6.
Red 6, which is the Atadors. What to do with them? Well, they've got lots of targets now, haven't they? So I think they're going to fire at that block of infantry there.
Yep. This one.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
So it's effective range for them because they're riflemen.
Yep.
They will put the officer in, so 2, 4, 6 dice. It's 5s and 6s,
Yep.
range 4s.
Yep.
That is 3 hits, which is average. All 3 shock. Yeah. And then we'll partially reload.
Okay. Blue 5. That's this. No, it's not. It's this guy. It's level 1 leader. So he can't reload and fire and take off a point of shock.
No.
You'd have to get control anyway.
You'd have to get control if you wanted to remove the shock, and that would stop them doing anything else anyway.
I think we'll just fire them.
Okay.
I lose a dice for shock.
Okay.
So normally I would
down to
have
8
9,
dice.
Down to 8.
6s.
Against. Have these guys fired yet? No, they haven't, have they?
No, they have not.
And these guys are presented. It's going to be 6s all round. But
It is.
Let's fire at the British then.
Okay.
2.
Ooh, 2 hits. 1 on each.
Yep.
That's another dead on this side.
Good. Okay.
And there was nothing on the other side.
Another red flag, so you've got 2 now.
I could do a sharp practice at this point, couldn't I? Because I have got them loaded and ready to fire. So you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to use my sharp practice and fire with the line. Because actually that doesn't use their activation, does it? So,
No.
But they are down to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 dice. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
And I thought I should point out the. I thought it'd be only polite to point out the shock.
Yes, and I lose 2 dice off that.
I know Grey would then.
No, you're quite right, sir. So it's only against that big line, isn't it?
It should probably go under as they get hit, I suspect.
5s and 6s?
Yeah. Still, it's good. Oh.
Only 3.
I looked at those.
There's a lot of 5s there. No, just 3 there. So the officer's on the ground, so we can't count him, can we? But I'll put 2 on that guy, on that side of the line, and then 1 on the other.
2.
So that's 2 more shock.
6 and 1. That's
Can't see
3.
it. So that's 1 more shock on them.
That shock's overrated.
Yeah, exactly. And I am now unloaded.
Blue 3.
Blue 3. Okie dokie.
Right, that's this guy. He needs to start taking off some shock. So take 1 shock off that.
Is that within range? I guess it
I've got
looks
to
like.
get control of them.
Yes, you would.
Yes, at last.
They're under control.
Phew. Right. So, yeah, he's got a 6-inch range.
Okay.
So you'll take off 1 point of shock there.
Yeah,
He's a level 2 leader, so presumably you can take off another one
you
there.
can do, and that's his done.
And that's him done.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Blue flag.
Blue flag.
Blue 6.
Mm-hmm.
That's this man. Right, move another point of shock,
Yep.
and they'll fire again and reload.
So they were under control, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
He's only a level 1 commander, so
Yes.
he can only remove the shock, that's it.
Right, okay. In that case, I won't remove the shock, and they'll fire them.
Okay.
Yeah, and they'll fire again at the Spanish.
Alright.
Down
Of course,
the valley.
you would have had to have controlled them anyway, so 8, what is it, 8 dice? And
Sadly, yeah, I've lost 3 men.
oh, you've lost 3, you'll cry.
Yeah,
So you're down to 5,
plus the leader.
leader 6, needing 6s. Diddly squat, but you can reload.
Red 7.
Red 7 is the Spanish to return the favour.
Oh yes. Of course.
So, well, it's going to be the... I've lost a man on this side, so it's only going to be 7 here against those guys. So we'll start with them first. It's easy. 4, 6, 7. Needing 6s. 1 hit. That's nothing. And then it was 8 on those guys, wasn't it? Even 6s. There's 1 hit there as well.
Okay.
Nothing again. Oh my goodness me.
Lucky.
Very lucky indeed.
Bit of skill.
Had
Blue
2
7.
left.
Right, he's going to try and recover.
Oh yeah. No. He's still on the ground.
So I could use a card, couldn't I? To...
Doesn't make any difference, I'm afraid. Not for him. No. Because actually that unit's already activated anyway because you took the shock of it.
Oh yeah. Another. Ooh.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
So these guys could sharp practice.
They could.
They need to earn their keep.
What are they going to sharp practice at?
Yes. Details. People just give me details. We could sharp practice. Yes, everything's within 2.
On the Portugueses?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we'll have to do. 5
All
and
right.
6.
5s and 6s it is, sir.
4.
4 hits.
It's rude, isn't it?
Has Christopher come back all of a sudden?
Yeah.
So 2 on the side with the officer is just 1 shock.
Yeah.
And 2 on the side is 2 shock. Good grief.
Red 2.
Red 2 is my secondary officer. He's remove some shock in a minute. He will take shock off. We might as well take 1 off that side. There we go.
Red 1.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Right, it's this guy here. He is going to remove 1 shock off them. And then he will... So they haven't activated, have they? 6 haven't activated. So he's going to order these fellas to reload.
Yep.
And I think you get them to present again.
Okay, that's worked well last time.
And then his 3rd order is to these fellas, who he's going to order to reload. Oops. And fire at the same little squad there that he was firing at before.
Okay.
So it's only the rifleman, but it is hitting on 5s.
Okay. Yep.
Oops. Sorry, 4s. Because they're effective. What is effective range actually?
Let's have a look.
I could be lying to you. It's entirely possible.
I do hope
Not intentionally. Rifle range.
effective is 12 to 24.
12 to 24. So I think that is effective range, which is a 5 or a 6. Plus they get 1 for firing at range with. Yeah. So it's 4s. I think I was diddling myself earlier when I was firing them. So it's 3 hits.
Could be nasty.
Let's hope so.
2 shock.
2 shock.
Could have been worse, could have been better.
And they can reload 1.
Red. So red. Blue.
Blue 2.
Right. Reload fire.
Okay.
7. Target rich environment.
Mm-hmm.
Fire at the British, I think. 2.
2 hits, 1 on each.
Yep.
1 on this side. That's a shock. Nothing on the other side.
Not doing too much damage.
Another
Now.
flag.
We've now got 3 blue flags.
3 blue flag. I've used
Oh
2.
yeah, I used them.
I've used 2, so I've only got 1 left. Yeah.
Red 4. That's your cavalry.
It is my cavalry. Nice of you to remember.
That's all right. Anytime.
So I'm just going to, conventional and wisdom to dice. They will go up to the. What I'm going to try and do is they're going to trot and get to there.
Okay.
Maximum. So that's 12 inches, which actually is about there.
Good.
Easy peasy peasy.
Blue
Right.
4. It's these guys.
Those guys on the end.
Well, yeah,
Oh, the
it
ones-
could be them, but yeah.
Oh, I see that officer there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he a level 1?
He is. He suppose he could order this lot to do something.
Mm-hmm. You can.
Could order them to fire at them.
Yep.
Those Cacadoras are making a nuisance.
No, because they need to be controlled as well, because they were firing at these before.
Right, try and control them.
Yep,
No.
so you get them under. No, that isn't
No,
under
it isn't.
control, isn't
So
it?
they've
So
got
they
to
have to
fire,
fire on
yeah.
those fellas.
Alright, sounds fair
7
enough.
dice, needing 6s, isn't it?
I suppose because I've activated them with the leader, I can throw
Might as well
them
throw him in, yeah.
And nothing.
Nothing at all. But your good point is you can reload.
Yeah. Tiffin.
Tiffin, okay. Alright. So I got 1 card.
So what hasn't gone?
for me?
5, 8 and 3.
5, 8 and 3. 5 is these fellas. The Portuguese. So I think they will advance. Oh, they're going to get so much fire though, aren't they? But they've got to take control. What's the time? 10 to 10.
It's 10 o'clock move.
They're going to advance 2 dice. They will
Yep.
lose 1 of them because they've got some shock.
I've got a nice idea, mate.
No, they'll just go there then. All right. I say thank you very much, but no, thank you. Might as well have just stood there and fired, really. All right.
Some might say. They would be cheeky. I think they would be churlish.
They were churlish of such a thing to say.
Yeah. We wouldn't say it.
No. Yes, we would.
Red 7.
Red 7. That is the Spaniards. So, well, same as usual then. 7 dice on your boys on the end. So I'm not even going to try and control them. 2, 4, 6, 7. 6 is to hit.
Okay.
1 hit on those fellas. That's a shock on them. The other ones.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Because the other guys get 8 shots. 1 shot on those as well. Nothing on those. And that's it really.
Okay. Blue flag.
I could order my cavalry to move with them. No, I'm not going to.
Red 2.
Red 2 is my secondary officer over here. So he'll take that pip off there.
Another blue flag.
Interesting.
Okay, I'll leave it for the moment. Red 5.
Red 5 is the Portuguese. They're really excited for this match.
They're up
Portuguese.
for it. They're mad for it.
They're mad for it. I will. He's a level 2 commander.
Yep.
So he will. I don't think the Portuguese can present, can they? Portuguese. Oh yeah, they can, but only for the first volley.
Okay.
So that might be worth doing at this point, wouldn't it? He's going to order them to present and fire.
Okay.
Yeah, because they might as well take advantage of the first volley to do that.
Yep.
So I think it's only going to hit that unit again, isn't it?
I think you're probably right.
Do you think? Or does it clip that one there?
Might clip the end check there. Maybe a couple of dice at them. Yeah.
Alright. So we'll take 2 out of that lot and put
Yeah.
them on there. So the rest of them are all going to hit here. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 14.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So they are hitting on a 6 because of range.
Yes.
Presenting is 5.
Yes.
First fire is 4.
Yes.
That's not too bad. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 hits. 10 hits is rather nice. So I can't really choose the one that the offer's on.
2 against them.
Oh yeah, do those 2. Nothing at all.
Okay.
That makes it simple.
Yeah.
So yeah, but just put 5 on each. Yeah,
Could be nasty.
hope so.
This side.
Yep. Oh, we're dead.
Dead.
And
4 shot.
yeah, dead and 4 shot.
So it's 9.
Yep.
I'll just put those there. I'll have to break the formation in a minute.
Yep.
This side. 1 dead. 3 shot. Okay. Right. So the formation breaks.
Yep.
And these go back 3.
Yep.
Those go back. Actually, you go back. Both go back 3.
Yeah. So move them back together. They can stay together, can't they? If they're roughly the same.
They can carry back the
Carry the officer with them.
guy who got killed. Well, wounded. So they're all 9.
Oh, 9. Wow.
And I'm sure that's.
It does add up over quickly,
Yeah, it
doesn't
does.
it? Especially when an officer's
Soaked
down.
up a lot of
They
damage,
have.
haven't
And that's a bad thing happens.
Yes. So I'm on 11 at the moment.
You're now on 10, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And his second order, he will order the Spaniards,
Yeah.
who are now only on 1 shock, to move forward.
Okay.
At least 1 dice. We'll see what that gets. Oh, let's move forward 2 dice. They say, "Are you mad? We're not going forward." So 5 inches, which gets them in control of the objective,
Okay.
and they will fire because they've got 1 action left, haven't they?
Okay.
Only 2 dice, but
Just over a foot, isn't it?
yeah, just over the foot. Or shall I fire at those fellas again? Do you know what? I'm going to fire at those fellas again.
Why not?
Why the hell not? It's 5s and 6s.
Yep.
2 hits, 1 on each.
This lot.
Yep. It's another shock.
This lot.
That's another shock. So they'll go back another inch.
Yeah.
Now I think local rule, technically that's another bad thing's
I
happening.
think it is. Isn't
But
it?
I don't think we should count that in the same turn, do you? I think it's silly.
Okay.
It's up to you, but I don't think so.
All right. Okay. We won't then.
Well, you know, morally I know of 1 then. It's
Yeah.
fine. So it's all good.
Fine. Red 8.
Red 8. Who's 8? Oh, it's the Spanish who's just
Probably-
moved, so that's
Probably
it
have one. You've got the contested objective, haven't you?
for the moment.
Red 3.
Oh, the Spanish, he could try and stand up, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He
Yes,
does. Yeah.
It's all coming good at the end. Ooh, 3 blue flags.
3 blue
That's a
flag.
group, isn't it?
It is. Oh,
Right, let's leave it for the moment.
okay.
Red flag.
Red flag, okay, cool.
Red 4.
Red 4
It's your cavalry,
is
isn't it?
my cavalry again. So how many flags are at? 2. Do you know what? They're just going to go to the... They're just going to go to the walk, I think.
Okay.
Do I have to move them? I suppose I do, really.
Yeah, you do.
Because
That's
they're
the trouble with
trotting.
cavalry.
Mm.
So you either got to slow down to the walk and then just move the walk
Let's
distance.
go for it. We'll carry on for the trot. I can't charge, can I? Can't go galloping because we're in the woods.
Yeah.
So 5 is 9. No, 5 is 11.
No one's to hit with that. They're both going to hit each other at the trot, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty much. Guaranteed that's going to be the case.
Unless I don't get a card.
Unless your card doesn't come up, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Blue 4. These guys.
Blue 4s. What's that one?
It's
No, that officer there.
Yeah.
He's over on that end of the line now, isn't he? Because
Yeah.
he took control of
Yeah.
those fellas
Yeah.
last turn.
So they try and get control of them.
Yeah,
Which
they
he
do.
does.
Yeah.
I'll fire at your Ratadors then.
No. Okay. 6s. So
One.
it's 1 hit. Nothing. And you are loaded again, so that's
Yeah.
good.
Blue 2.
Blue 2.
That's this officer here.
Mm-hmm.
Reload fire.
Yep.
Now, if I used a card and raised his status
Mhm.
to level 2, could this lot reload
Yes.
on fire as well? That's
Yes.
what we'll do then.
Because he becomes a level 2 leader, which means he can control the 2 groups.
Brilliant. So this lot will fire at... There's so much to fire at. We'll fire at the British, I think.
Okay.
2.
That's 2 hits. Okay. 1 on each.
Yep.
This one is nothing. That one is a shock.
And then the 4 unit will fire at your Ratadors.
Okay.
2.
2 hits. Oops. Nothing at all.
Oh dear.
So you could reload, but
Yeah.
those guys started unloaded, so they stayed unloaded,
Yeah.
don't they? That's right? No. Yes, yeah, because you'd reload then fire, which means...
Yeah.
So, yeah, anything started unloaded finishes unloaded.
Red 6.
Red 6 is the Atadors. So they will take... They will reload,
Yep.
and I think they'll have a blast at the boys in the open again.
Yep.
2, 4, 6, because the officer is participating in this fire. 2, 4, 6. They are hitting on a
4, 5, 6.
4, 5, or 6. Yeah,
That's 4.
4 hits. Dead and
2 shot.
2
Do you
shot.
want to see the kill the officer?
Let's see if I get man. No,
Dead. 2 shock.
and they can push.
7.
Partial reload.
Okay.
So still okay morale-wise, yeah.
Just.
Okay.
Blue 7.
Blue 7.
Right, try and resurrect him from the dead. No.
No, it's still down. You didn't need that man to go down, did you?
No.
Red 1. Okay, that's my big man.
Yep.
So his first activation is to take one of the shocks off that
Yep.
guy. They are presented.
Do I keep going back?
I think you do, because
'cause
yes,
you did.
yeah, you do.
Yeah.
So I will move them 1 dice and see where that gets them.
Yep.
3.
Excuse me.
Turn that guy around so he's actually facing the right way. So they're on 1 shock, because I took 1 off, didn't I? And they're on 1 shock. And they could fire. I think I might just. They'll take aim.
Alright.
Controlled.
Yep, fair enough. Tiffin.
No. So I got 1 card, and you've got nothing, haven't you?
I've got 2.
Oh, we got 2. Sorry, I couldn't see them behind there.
So 1 hasn't gone. 3 and 8. And on Tiffin it's the group which you activate. Oh, 5 and 6.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
So your first choice.
Yep, it will be these guys.
Skirmishers.
Yep. Firing at those.
Okay, firing up my 2 remaining. Well, no, there's an officer now, so
5 and
see if you can knock him
6s.
down for the 3rd time in the game.
3 hits.
3 hits. Nothing at all this time. You can move if you want.
Yeah.
1 dice.
Okay. 2. Swipe.
Assumed because you want to reload, you can only. Yeah.
Okay, so you got 1 card.
So I think I can do. These guys haven't moved. Can you just tell me which
Yeah.
ones haven't moved? Sorry.
Looks like you've moved everything.
Have I?
Yeah, I think you have.
Oh, okay.
Gray would tell us.
I haven't moved
about
3. I'm sure I haven't moved 3.
that. Which one was 3? Oh, the British.
British skirmishers, I don't think they've moved, and I don't... Oh, 5's fired that volley. No, because that was last turn, wasn't it? Or was that this turn?
That was this turn. Well, according to the pack, everything's gone, so I think they did fire, and I think they fired
I
it
haven't
there.
fired them for 2 turns. It's weird.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Well, if the card's in the card, then...
Yeah.
Next turn, then.
And then the other card, I've got another card.
Oh, you have, sorry, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to do a great deal of good now.
Do you want to call it?
Yeah, I'm happy to call it. I'm happy to say you've won, because you've got 2 of the objectives.
I've got 2 of the objectives, yeah.
Yeah.
It was an interesting game, because actually,
Yeah.
for the first time, I think we've used these, for a long time, we've used these rules where you couldn't get control of your troops to move forward. You stopped the fire, and assuming you'd be able to move forward again, most of them refused, didn't they? Just
Yes.
sat there and blasted.
Yeah, it was a good game, actually.
And actually, I think I finally got mastery of the British line, take long enough, to take advantage of the aim shot.
Yes. Yeah.
And using sharp practice as well. If you use the 2 in combination,
Yes.
it's very powerful.
It is. It is powerful.
It means you can, because normally you could only fire every other go with the Brits.
Yes.
If you're
Yes.
controlling. But if you use sharp practice, you can fire every single go,
Yep, that's right.
which
really
is
good.
really good.
Very good game.
It makes you play the game tactically the way you should do, really, I think, doesn't it? Good. Well, at least
thank you for the
thank
game.
you for the game.
Thank you for
My
coming
Spanish
over.
got a bit of a blooding, literally, in the case of the poor guys in the wood who got absolutely mullered, but good
They
fun.
did, but
So there you go.
they all did enough, didn't they?
You all hung on in there, which is what you want. Fantastic.